Yup, you read the title. I chose to jack off after 1 year of nofap. Now it's obviously not a whole year of semen retention, cause I busted some nuts here and there having wet dreams. But I literally cured my wet dreams, and I'll make a video about it, I'll probably link it there. And so I was specifically in around a month of semen retention. And not gonna lie bro, it got really annoying. Like obviously the first 2 weeks after I had my last wet dream were cool and I was energized and my workouts felt sick and I ignored all women, focused on my goals and my purpose. And I had that monk mode semen retention energy that everyone is talking about. But after those 2 weeks bro, I started getting diminishing returns. I didn't get that boost of energy and felt like a monk. It was literally the reverse. I was obsessing about getting girls and having sex. I couldn't focus on my work. I was subconsciously chasing girls in my class. The moment I get to my bed, I start memorizing some random porn that I watched years ago. I had lewd thoughts while doing my prayers, which is probably a sin in Islam. Dude, I was having boners 24 hours, 7 days of the week, and I had to use my discipline multiple times to ignore the trigger to fap, and I couldn't get into that tunnel vision, focused flow state. I wasn't productive. You can look back to my channel and see how much videos I've uploaded in the last 2 weeks. Like obviously I got school exams and some other bullshit, but I could tell for sure that my productivity went like this. Not gonna lie bro, it got really dangerous. If I see like an attractive woman on the street, I visualize myself raping her. It's like our 10,000 years ago ancestor mindset. They didn't know about religion or have any law. They literally had this mindset. If you see women on the street, rape her. That's all they knew. I just felt like a straight up Jeffrey bro. Even though it's been a year on self-improvement, I'll make a video about it. But I didn't feel like an alpha male. I felt like another villager. I felt like a pussy. Until I got to yesterday morning. I was studying some physics because I had some bullshitty school exam later on. And thank God they finished. But I couldn't focus on my work. The only thing that I kept my attention on is my thing down there, so I kept coping with it for a while. And then I said, is semen retention really worth it? Like obviously watching porn is not good for you, and it's a sin in Islam, and it's gonna fuck up your dopamine and your psychology and cause you depression. And fapping once a day is not healthy for you, and it's fucking up your testosterone levels, and it's making you unproductive and lazy, probably cause you a fapping addiction and erectile dysfunction, and you need to stop coping with it. And besides that, Islam says that fapping alone without watching porn obviously is makruh, which is basically a lesser degree than a sin. But after a month bro, semen retention is still worth it. I'm chasing girls, I'm not focused on my goals, I can't get into a focused flow state like I am right now. I'm constantly distracted by random thoughts of girls and sex. Even while doing my prayers, probably committing sins and flirting with girls. Almost every woman that I look at, I just want to straight up rape her. I started acting down bad as those Jeffrey says it, and I couldn't value myself around girls. I felt less than an alpha male than I was having a wet dream once in 2 weeks or something. And as Hamza says it, sex is one of our essential needs. It's like drinking and eating. And I don't know about you, but I can't do my work if I'm thirsty or hungry or wanting to take a shit or a poop. So it's the same thing. I can't do my work if I don't let my semen out. And now I think of it, all those motherfuckers that are promoting nofap and semen retention, they are either on a relationship or just straight up having casual sex and parties and everything. And so they're not really on semen retention, they're just straight up having sex bro. And as a Muslim, I could only have sex after marriage, and I'm not planning to have a family at 16, and I'm still not good enough to attract my dream woman anyways. And so at that point, I just straight up said like a villager, fuck it, I was just fap. And I had the discipline to stop, probably hit the gym or something, but I literally chose to fap for the first time in my life. And not gonna lie bro, it was like 10 seconds, but it's still longer than an attention span of a TikTok watcher. And weirdly enough bro, I felt way more focused after doing it. It's like I just drank some coffee and I didn't get those random thoughts of raping girls throughout this week. I felt more than an alpha male than I did on a month of semen retention. I even had a better mental health. But it's not like an instant gratification. You fap 3 times a day and you feel somewhat mentally healthy right now, but then your workouts feel like shit, and tomorrow mornings feel like shit, your productivity goes like this, and 20 years later and you're wondering why you have erectile dysfunction. It wasn't like that. I had a dopamine spike even after it. It's like I took a cold shower or something. I wasn't obsessing about girls. I got into that mind mode again. So that instant gratification habit turned into a delayed gratification habit. just because I knew how to utilize it and not abuse it. It's the same thing with caffeine. If you abuse caffeine, drink it after 12 p.m., it's gonna fuck up your sleep, which will fuck up your health and your recovery and your cognitive function, so you will feel fucked for the next day. So that becomes like an instant gratification habit. But if you know how to use it and drink it 1.5 to 3 hours in the morning and before your workout and your cognitive work, it's gonna give you that tunnel vision during your work, and you'll feel better for the rest of the day and probably have a better sleep because you've achieved way more than you did on a normal basis. And so fapping became like that. If you fap once a month, it's gonna have more positive effect than it does if you fap once a day or something. And this could be my villager brain coping, so make your analysis before taking my advice. And as much as it hurts me to say, I might be fapping every month or two if I don't get any wet dream, obviously. And as always, there is no time when you're ready to take action.